So to start with, I finally got a level of Hextech completed on one of my ships. Believe it or not, it was on the Terminator as well. I've not actually unlocked it yet, so let's go across. There's the Terminator. Let's press that unlock button. There we go. Nice. So you can see here, that's what it needs for the next level. There's 5 levels on each ship, so this is going to take a very long time to complete, but since I have done the first Hextech level on Terminator, it makes sense that I go and test out this ship. Now I'm going to try 168 on Crazy. Amazingly, I don't know how I managed this, but I've managed to beat Gemini on all difficulties on boss mode and get all of the crystals, so that's quite a major achievement considering how difficult this boss is. So let's go up to 168. There we go. I did just edit that out in case anyone was wondering. I can't really skip up that quickly, but can I beat 168 on Crazy with a Terminator? Now, I do want to bring up this lovely dragon egg. It's basically a bomb, and I will use this during the campaign stage. It's really powerful, actually. Does a huge amount of damage. A massive dragon appears on the screen when you use this. Right, so can I do 168 with a Terminator? Let's find out. Well, the answer is probably no, but it's going to be quite fun to try. Now, the first thing I need to do is get the super time that drops. I have the Hawk Wings, so I get invincibility every time I pick up a super time. You can probably see the bar in the corner above the shield bar. When the bar fills up, the ship goes golden like it did there, giving me an extra life. You probably saw that. I know it was quite quick as I'm killing a lot of aliens, but hopefully still useful for those that haven't seen this before. Now let's just be careful here. This ship is actually really effective. I have Charger, which increases the damage after each wave passed, and Phoenix Rise, which should give a super time if I'm defeated. To be honest, the stage itself isn't actually that difficult, it's just the boss that's really hard. If I can beat this with a Terminator though, I will be quite impressed. I normally need Legendary for this. Let's see what happens anyway. It's a little bit slow. The Shield Breaker expert item would probably be quite useful here. However, Phoenix Rise is useful with the Hawk Wings to get invincibility whenever I die. Right, so this wave is going to be quite slow. I have practiced this quite a lot recently because I've been farming the crystals on this boss, as you saw earlier on. I don't know if that's going to help me much though, but we will find out. This is really slow because of that weird alien ability that disables my weapon. Now for this, just carefully up. Ah, super time, I want that. There we go. When that bar at the top of the screen fills up, I get a shield and invincibility. That activates a super time as well, so that's a good reason to collect the power-up items even when my power is full. Right, carefully here. This wave is really fast, as you can see. Now, I've not taken a hit yet, so I'm doing pretty well with Terminator. Better than I was expecting. Now, I could pick up the Phantom ship that just dropped, but I'm not going to. It would give me a Spectral Drake, but I do want to do this with just Terminator. Okay, here we go with the boss, Gemini 3. The strategy here, take out the one boss. This starts off quite easy. This doesn't actually feel like crazy difficulty. Right, now it's about to go mental. Up the side. I've already taken a hit. Now activate that dragon egg so you can all see what this does. a massive fire blast on the screen that just obliterates everything. Now I'm going to activate my shield as I'm taking a lot of damage, but you can see I have basically eaten through this boss, so even with a Terminator, it's not that difficult anymore. When I first tried this boss, it seemed impossible. There we go, done it without any problems. Nice, there we go. 168 on Crazy was completed with a Terminator. Right, I'll just watch this ad. There we go, that's the stage completed. Now, I know a lot of you know about this already, but the Phantom ship is absolutely amazing for World Boss Eron Destroyer. What I recommend doing here is putting the Focus Beam Expert item on the Phantom ship. Then with a bit of luck, you should do massive damage. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Now, I don't want to go too high with my points, otherwise they won't count for the clan. Just bear that in mind, but I'll try and get around 250,000 if I can. I do have the golden wings equipped, which means the first time I pick up a super time, I get an extra life. If you have a look in the bottom right corner, you can see the current damage I have dealt on the boss. That's going up at an absolutely ridiculous pace. There's 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 already, 110, 120. Crikey. Yeah, it goes up stupidly fast once you have the correct setup. You only really need the Focus Beam Expert item as well for this. Now at stage 2 of the boss, it's a bit harder, but not super difficult. You can dodge all of this. Now, I don't need to survive for that long, which is just as well when I'm playing like that. I only really need to reach 200,000 or near to that, so it doesn't really matter too much if I die at this point. I don't want to score too high though, otherwise the points won't count for the clan. Right, let's focus on the boss. Through the gap there. Try and survive. That'll do. That's good enough. And then claim all the rewards nice and quickly and repeat the process. And I should have the 400,000 with a bit of luck in 2 attacks. Just watch this go horribly wrong now, but hopefully you're all getting the idea behind what I'm doing here. This ship is just really, really good for this boss. It's probably better than ships like Terminator. Here we go, let's get that super time up again and get that damage really going. There we go, 49, 50, 60,000, 70,000. Keep going, keep going. There's the 100,000. I think I need about 220,000 to do this in 2 attacks, but I can't guarantee I'll do that. I do want that twin power though, get that. Yeah, once the super time expires, it does slow down quite a bit, unfortunately. However, the damage seems quite a bit better than on my previous run, so let's see how I do from here. Well, I took a hit, lost my golden ability now, unfortunately, so I need to be careful. It's going to be close. This attack pattern isn't actually that easy, I will be honest. That was nice, I've got a super time again. Gonna be close, it's gonna be close. I think I've done it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I'm sure I've got the 400,000 now in total. There we go, nice. Well over 400,000. That took about 3 minutes to complete the boss, so if you have strong ships, you can see how quickly you can max that out. For the next part of this video, I'm going to talk about those lovely sunshine wings. Now let's bring them up. Sunshine wings, PvP only, release multiple deadly laser beams upon activation. Now everyone seems to hate this attack, which is why I equip them in PvP. You can use these wings to get some really quick wins in 2 versus 2, especially if your PvP points are low like mine are. This is the start of a new season, so let's try this out. Now my main goal here is to get a super time as quickly as possible. This should hit my opponents with lasers as long as it's not blocked. If my opponents have not had much practice in dodging that attack, they may well be defeated instantly. It's a nasty attack and maybe slightly unfair as well. Since everyone had a chance to get them for free, I don't feel that bad about using them. Sometimes you get a super time on these rock waves, so let's see if I can get lucky and get one to drop here. Oh nice, my Terminator is golden now. That gives me an extra life, which should help a lot with this PvP match. Oh nice, super time from cloak activation. So let's see what happens here. Not much so far, unfortunately. There's the portent boss defeated quickly. I have legendary now, so can I get another super time going? That would be nice. My opponents are doing a bit better than I was expecting. I did also use my first life on legendary there. That wasn't intentional, but that alien wave with the shields is quite tricky to avoid. Oh nice, there's an element lord there, let's pick that up. A spectral drake as well, nice. That should hit my opponents with a lot of attacks, plus a cyberblade as well. One defeated. And there's the other one. So no doubt my opponents were defeated from a combination of the sunshine wings and my other PvP attacks. Right, there we go. Alright, and that's the end of this video. I hope you found that interesting. There is one other thing I would like to mention though. If you have a look at my profile, you can see it's currently MCW UK rather than Michael. The game sometimes forces me to use this gamer profile. The only way I can go back on my Facebook profile is by actually going to Facebook, then changing the settings. I don't know why it's doing this, but it's something I thought I would mention. Anyway, this is what my profile currently looks like. Pretty decent progress, I think. As I always say, there's not much more I can really do as a VIP 0 player, but I will keep working on my account to try and improve it. Also, this is a completely legit account. No hacks or anything have been used to make my account. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is always very much appreciated. I've included a previous video on the screen. Check that out if you want to do so. You can also subscribe from here if you want to. And thanks for watching.